Lindsay Gamble here, HITP Music. I'm here with Millyz. We're at Master Apparel. What's going on?
What's going on, brother?
Sure,
Appreciate you, man.
How's your 2014 been so far?
It's good. It's good. Productive. You know.
So you put out the Future Memories EP earlier this fall. It's gotten a great response. I think it's your strongest work out of all the projects you put out. What was the process of creating that and getting it out to the people?
I mean, I had got with a new creative team, and I moved down to New York, and I wanted to put out something that was different than everything out there, you know, and just something that would stand alone from everything else that was out there. And I ended up linking up with these kids, the Columbians, and we just, you know, we just started getting that chemistry. And after like 2, 3, 4 records, we decided like, shit, we might as well go the whole way in and just make a whole project. And that's how it came about.
So the plug comes off of that project, and that's definitely one of the top bangers of 2013. Beyond Boston, just one of those real street records.
Absolutely.
Like, what was the thought behind that? How'd you get that idea to have that?
To do the plug?
Yeah, to do the plug, then throw Jadakiss on it, and then actually have a bigger song.
Yeah, well, when the plug came, it was just like a regular record. Just one of the beats they were sending at the time. But you know, I just felt like there was a lack of like drug rap content that dealt with it on a smaller level. And you know, Massachusetts, we got our own drug culture here, and that had never really been spoken for. Like, and that's what I did. I spoke for it on the most realistic level, because usually you get the poppy take, you know what I'm saying? Like the connect take that I gave you, you know, from the ground up. So that shit went Ucker's curse.
Yeah.
That went over real well and all of that. So eventually I was just at my manager's house, and Jadakiss came through, and he came through about some fashion shit. He didn't even know, you know, that we were gonna play him the record or nothing. We ended up playing him the record, and he was just digging it. And he told me, he was like, "Yo, I'm on that."
It's tough.
You know.
So along with Jadakiss, you also had some other big features. Trel.
Yeah.
You had
my guy.
Freeway.
My guy. Yeah.
Definitely good spots on that. How was the process of like selecting those features? Like, did you make the songs ahead of time and think about them, or?
Yeah, well, I knew for the Trel feature, I knew that I wanted to do a feature with them, cause like we met at the XXL freshman concert joint, and I liked what he was doing. I didn't have the record at the time, so I was kind of scrambling, cause he told me he'd do the feature, and it was love. So like I was scrambling for the record just to be able to do that. And then that's how we came up with the 8 balls of quarters. I was kind of just on the fly, but the rest of them, like Not a Kid with Freeway, was already done. Freeway came into the compound, which is my manager's like little lifestyle, what would you call it? A lifestyle office kind of, you know, but it's where everybody come through. So Freeway came through, and I just played the record, and I didn't even play that one for him. He was just like, I want to get on that, and it just made sense, because, you know, he talked about touring with Hov and the whole shit. He stuck to the concept. So usually, you know, features aren't really conceptual records, so that was the dope thing about that joint.
Yeah, I like that record a lot, and as we spoke earlier, the time this interview would come out, that video should already be out.
Hell yeah. Go YouTube that.
Of course. So that particular record kind of takes you back in the time, and kind of like the whole Future Memories is kind of like, you know, different parts of your life. And was that something you did on purpose, or just, you know, happened in the studio that way, that you had a bunch of records that kind of brought you to different points of your life in the future as well?
Yeah, well, like when we started, like I wanted to make it like a scattered timeline of my life and shit like that. So that record just, you know, that just fit in, but it was just more of a natural thing.
Okay.
You know.
So you celebrated the big release of that.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, I couldn't make it, but you know.
Yeah, come on, man. Remember that.
No, social media was going crazy, like just seeing videos and just really hearing word of mouth that pretty much the whole city came out.
Yeah, no, we sold out Naga, definitely, and we sold it out on the first freezing night of the year with 21 plus.
Word.
So you know, I could have did way more, because I got a bigger audience. It's not 21. So it was a good look because people always say there's no support, but
Yeah.
you know, there is support. That's bullshit.
So that's pretty much my question.
Yeah.
Like you said, a lot of artists really say there's no support in Boston or the region, but you were able to, sell it out and bring out all these people. And it looked like, from the video I saw, it looked like a concert that would be for any big artist. And you typically don't really get those in the area. What do you think is kind of like, how are you able to bring out these people and get that support that they give to, like, say, like a Rocky Fresh, a Meek Mill that comes into the city? Like, what's your formula?
Yeah, well, I mean, just footwork, and footwork, and I didn't cut no corners. I don't cut any corners. Like I'm not taking the short way home. Like, so I guess that's it. I think people see the grind, and then the music's good, like fundamentally. So we're just from an area where like good music doesn't get that look, but when people hear it, they become fans, and then they want to support. So it's no different than any other city, but yeah, I really think it's just putting in the grind and the footwork, shit like that.
That makes a lot of sense. So, we have a project out. What else are you gonna be doing? You already talked about the visual, the Freeway.
I'm gonna try to probably put out about 5 more visuals off the project. Hopefully we get that one with Kiss. That would be a big look. Definitely shooting BTP, because that's one of the biggest records on the joint. Definitely shooting Smile, and we're just gonna keep working it, and then I'm gonna drop Future Memories too. Hopefully with a real high platform that time.
Yeah. So on the topic of visuals, I remember coming across you a few years ago through your vlog. I believe it was White Boy Like Me vlog, or something similar to that.
Yeah, White Boy Like Me.
Yeah, it really showed you out there, like beyond the state boundaries, and really out there, like with stars.
Yeah, that's important.
How was that experience? Because I seen your videos with Rick Ross, like all types of dudes on the West Coast. Like, how was that experience really traveling beyond that?
I think like when you travel, like you take a piece of what you saw. Like I was being exposed to things that like, first of all, like I come from like thinking of life as like a 4-block radius, like being real into my neighborhood. Everything that's tattooed on me is all my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So like when I really got out and realized how big the world was, I came back with an expanded mind. And I think that's one of the biggest things for just artists to just get out and understand how big the scene is, not just in your market. So yeah, that was everything, just being able to go out of state. I think it gave me the outlook that I have now.
So taking it back to the city, what other artists out there you rock with in the area?
Everyone. I think we got hella talent. Like right now, I'd sign G.O.D. Like if I was in that position, like I put the bank on him. Avenue, Dutch Rebel, everyone on Life for Life. There's so many people. I'm gonna forget people, but there's a lot like that I just believe in. You know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't have said no names because people are gonna get offended, but I rock with everybody, for real, man. Like we got a lot of talent. Yeah.
So you're more of a, talking about the scene, you're more established in this area. What do you think is going to be the thing that gets you to the next level, whether it's being signed to a major label deal or starting your own label and touring? What do you think is going to be key for you to take this project to the next level?
Definitely. Like I need to do some touring and just get more familiar in other markets. People in other markets familiar with me, I should say. And then I've been, we've been in a few business meetings, so I'm just trying to get the financial side right, because I can't really get to that next level right now without having a little push to get on certain platforms, so that's it.
Right, so what else, the next couple of months, what can we expect out of Millyz?
Visuals, you're gonna see me everywhere, hopefully bump into me at different shows and whatnot. And just keep looking, man, because I'm on the grind every day, and that sounds probably cliche, but I'm out there putting that footwork in 25/8. You feel me?
Word about. Appreciate the time.
Appreciate you, man.
Good luck on the run. Once
Definitely,
again,
man.
HITP.
Hell yeah. Hard in the paint.
Master Pharaoh.